Heidi here. I have a thrift haul for you today, and if you can hear some background noise, that's the wind. Obviously I can't do anything about that. I hope it's not too distracting. And I've also got some funky lighting going on, being as natural light is very scarce this time of year, so I thought I'd make it a bit more interesting with this light. So I will show you on the screen just now a few pairs of tights that I've got recently. I've been wanting to find some that were a bit more unusual, you know, not just the standard fishnet or ripped or just plain sheer tights, and I'm really happy with the ones that I got. I've worn them so much already. These ones I bought back in September, so this is everything I've bought since September pretty much. I'll do charity shop things first. First of all is this jumper top thing. I thought this would be really nice for layering, and at first in the shop I couldn't really tell what was going on with the neckline, and it does seem that it's supposed to be off the shoulder, which is fun. I can also wear it kind of folded up as well, so that gives some interesting possibilities. It was £5 and it's a size 10, but obviously it's oversized anyway, so it's a nice, loose, comfy. It's still got a bit of structure, which I enjoy, and it's from ASOS apparently. It's quite nice, thick fabric, so I think it'll be a good warm layer. And it's long too. At first I thought it was a top. I mean, it technically is a top, but I'd say it's long enough to be a very mini dress. I'd still wear shorts underneath it, because of the loose fit. If I raise my arms, it'll just, you know, flash everything. But it'd be great as a layer item. This jacket I am very, very excited about. So it is grey as well as black, and this collar here, oh, I absolutely love the way that it stands up. But I'll show you Brandon's at first. So I did pay £13 for it, and I was on the fence for a little bit in the shop. The brand is CB, which I don't think I've heard of before, so it might be a slightly older item, and it's a size small, but it does fit a little loose, which is fine. Good for putting things under. It does have thumb holes, but to use those I'm going to need to take the underarm in slightly, because it pulls on that bit when I move my arm, and that is not enjoyable. Like, this is exactly what I'm looking for in a collar from a jacket. Like, it's really structured and it stands up by itself, and it's, oh, I just love all the lines of it, the asymmetric zip, the way it folds round and it stands up. It's very structural, and I really like that look. It's also got the brand on the sleeve there. You can see it. It's not really going to be that good to wear open, like so. I much prefer how it looks closed. I wear a long sleeve top layered under things pretty much every single day during the winter, so I thought this would be a good addition. I really liked that there's one mesh sleeve with this design around the collar. I might trim this so it's not a mock neck. It is a bit big, so I will be taking it in, but it's actually still got the label on from Peacocks originally. It's £4.49. Final charity shop item I have are these leggings. I bought these to be loungewear just around the house. They won't be pyjamas, they'll be like a step above pyjamas. This is what I'll put on during the day if I'm just going to be around the house, but I still want to get dressed. I have a few items like that, and they have been labelled as an extra small by the charity shop, and that is because they looked at the US size, not the UK size. I am going to make them lower rise because the leg is a bit short. I think they are actually a petite, which means short, not small, in case you didn't know. Making them lower rise will lengthen the leg a bit, so then they'll be the perfect length for me. These were £3, and the final 3 items I bought from Vinted. First of all, we have these. They were listed as leggings, but I would say these are way too thick and structured to be leggings. Regardless, they are diesel, weren't they? And size 27, which I think translates to a UK 8, roughly. These shape of studs I thought was really interesting. And at the back it's got this elasticated bit, which I think I'll need to take in a little bit. And they are low rise, as in very low rise. So they will not be something I'm going to be, bending about in very much. They are quite tight, which I like. And I think because of the fabric, it does kind of fold a little bit on my upper leg, just back there. And I was a little bit concerned it would kind of dig into me. But I don't think it'll be too bad, so I'm not concerned about that. I was wanting to get some more low-rise stuff, and these definitely are low-rise. So they were listed as £4.99, and I paid £9.09 to get them delivered and cover all fees and such. I've been wanting a bodysuit, a long sleeve one, so I found this. I found quite a few listings for the exact same thing in the same size, so I just kind of went through them and found the cheapest one. This one was listed as £3.50. Full price I paid was £7.53. It's from French Connection, so small. And this one I will have to make a few modifications to, just because as a bodysuit, obviously that's quite a few measurements to fit. So I'll need to take it in at the armpits, because despite being small, like, it's still very low down in the armpit for some reason. Like this part here at the back, it's very, very wide, so I'll need to take that in and just make various modifications so it actually fits properly. It would be nice to be able to just buy something and have it fit the way you want, but obviously that's very unrealistic to expect given how varied people are and given how specifically I need things to fit me. When it comes to layering, I much prefer things that don't move around and you don't have to keep pulling about. So bodysuits are great for that. Finally, we have a very exciting find. These are Mac Girl trousers. I was wanting to find some trousers that were interesting all on their own without having to make the rest of the outfit more interesting. And they unzip here, and then there's the mesh. Now they are an extra small, and I knew when I bought them that I would need to make modifications to this to actually be able to wear it, especially given that this fabric does not stretch in the slightest. Now if it was stretchy, I might be able to actually get it on. However, because they are not stretchy and are low rise, which is good, I like that. However, that does mean that that is not enough room for me to actually get them over my hips. So I will be modifying these, but I bought them fully in the knowledge that I would have to do that to wear them. So I'm thinking I will go down the outer seam here and open that up and put some extra fabric in. They were listed at 40 and I paid $45.85 in total. So obviously I will not be doing a trial of these at the moment. I will try to include these in a DIY video in future so you can see how I made them larger to fit me. So that's everything that I bought within the past 4 months in terms of clothing. That's everything for this haul. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.